I got championship goals. I got championship flows.
Hey everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Let's go.
Round 3. Appreciate round 3 today. Yeah, look, we just watched an epic game of basketball, but that was crazy. So, but do we want to get started with the little whiny?
Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's get started with a little wine. So today we've got a Apothic Red winemaker's blend from Cali. Very fitting.
Cali?
Yeah, baby. This is a Merlot. And
I see it.
Let's just go from there.
Yeah, that looks good.
Let's just get it, bro.
We
How
made
it
it.
tastes, how it tastes.
We made a bit. Okay, here we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're like,
What is this organization?
We're the place.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers. Yep.
It's all right.
Mine has a little kick.
That's all right.
I do like it. So I laid down a challenge, mate.
Yeah, we did have a challenge
in episode 1.
Yeah.
And mate, the loser of the All-Star game is gonna have a bit of a forfeit here. So we've actually amended the challenge a little bit. And so Team Giannis versus Team LeBron.
Yeah.
We've just watched the All-Star game. So we've done it like this: the loser of the teams has to eat a chili, but we did a draft, and the points total loser also has to eat a chili. So we're going to come back, and we're going to do this at about 35-40 minutes into the video.
You guys want to stay tuned for this one. You're going to want to stay tuned. We've got 2 chilies. One of them's very large. One of them has many seeds in it, so one of us is going to get seriously screwed over, or could even be both of us. So
we'll
see how we go.
Oh, please don't let it be me. Please don't let it be me. Oh my god.
And so before we get there, we've got a lot of stuff in store for you guys. We want to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos that we chuck on YouTube. You know, if you subscribe, you're going to get notifications when we upload videos. Yep. So like that's going to help.
Hit that bell button as well.
Yeah, hit it, and we'll provide that content for you.
Definitely for the sharing, like it really helps if you just share to one person or share one of our clips to one of your mates. That's probably the best way to share because they can get a little snippet of 3-4 minutes and it'll really help, like, to get the word of mouth out there, like, that's the best way.
Just to start.
That's the one.
And then we're going to take over the world eventually, so.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
You want me to start off with a little story, or?
Yeah, kick things off, brother.
Okay, so. New Zealand dairy lollies were ranked. There was a recent survey that came out. 65.
Ooh, I have a history here, boys.
The top 65.
Oh, that's
dairy, but we're not going to go for all of them, obviously. Okay. But I wanted to give the top 3 to you. But before I give you the top 3 dairy lollies of all time, I want you to try and guess.
All right.
Well, like it can be on your taste as well. But yeah. All right. So top three. What do you reckon?
I'm not gonna go in order.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Coke bottles are on there.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna say sour snakes.
Okay. I feel that one.
And I'm gonna say. Could we say pineapple lumps if they're separate? I'm gonna go pineapple lumps. Oh fuck, maybe Jaffers. Okay, let's just go with that. Let's go with that.
Okay, so.
Well, and my personal favorite. I changed from pineapple lumps to Coke bottles and. Yeah, I changed between those two.
Okay.
Sour snakes, yeah.
Okay.
Like good snake.
Well, first of all, can I just say, valiant guesses. An incredible effort from you, mate.
PhD.
In dairy lollies?
In dairy lollies.
Yeah. Okay.
But I got a 10-year career.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so number 3 is spinning tops. You know
the chewing gum ones.
Yeah, they're kind of like, they're not hard, but they're not soft either.
Yeah, okay.
They're quite nice, do you think? Or?
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm surprised by that one.
Yeah.
Can we do top 5? I feel like there's a lot of good quality ones here.
But like, I felt like I was going to do top 5, but 4 and 5 was kind of whack. So
all right.
I went top 3.
Okay.
Number 2, sour feijoas.
Oh,
sour feijoas. They're always a good
given.
You know when you buy that $2 soft lolly mix and you get a feijoa? Oh,
bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was because we always had feijoa trees growing up.
Yeah.
But it always like grossed me out looking at feijoas. But eating the feijoa lollies actually made me want to eat the feijoa.
Little purple bit up top.
Bro,
man.
Bro,
that was the best part, G.
How about when it becomes feijoa season, you just start smashing 30 of them, end up with fucking diarrhea on the toilet sheet, eh? Huh?
Hey, man, it's a good lolly. It's a good lolly. And number 1, well done, you got it. It's a sour Coke bottle.
Oh, the sour Coke
bottle.
Oh, I didn't quite get that, but the sour Coke bottles. Okay, all right.
Yeah, and can I just say that's a great top 3. But you know what? I actually like the regular Coke bottle better than the sour
I do as
Coke
well.
bottle.
I do as well.
Actually?
Yeah, I do as well. We actually had some at our Christmas party as well.
Remember we saw it at the same time. We were excited. Yeah, the regular Coke bottle is my favorite. But that's the top 3, guys.
Bro.
Everyone from New Zealand, you guys are feeling us right now. Yeah. That's the top 3 dairy lollies. So there was a recent survey that came out. So yeah.
Let us know if what your favorite lolly is.
Yeah, what you guys got? You guys got Coke bottles? If you don't like a Coke bottle, I want to hear about it because I don't think I've met anyone that doesn't like a Coke bottle. Unreal. Yeah, they're unreal.
Definitely, bro.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Yeah, I got something else as well. There's something coming to Vancouver very, very shortly, February the 25th. And I thought this would be quite relevant for us. Obviously, we're living in the city, walking the grounds of Vancouver. It's our home for the minute.
Yep.
You know what? It's BC's first smoothie vending machine. It's coming to Vancouver.
Hey, you're speaking my language.
So I wanted to get your thoughts on this. It's going to cost you $6.
Okay.
Pretty cheap.
Yep.
Pretty cheap, and like it's self-cleaning and like environmentally friendly and all that sort of stuff. And so you can go in and like choose your ingredients and like make yourself a smoothie. It's going to be a vending machine on like the side of the streets and stuff in Vancouver. So,
bro, I ain't even gonna lie.
Are you into that or are you not into that?
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I've been craving smoothies or juice for like fresh juices for literally the last 2 weeks. And
no Jugo juice.
Jugo juice.
Canadian version.
Bro, literally on yesterday, I spent the morning walking around for 2 hours just looking for the best place to find smoothies and juice. End up going to fucking Whole Foods. But that's some good news. I've been wanting that, bro. $6 is decent too.
$6, make your own smoothie? How good?
Oh, make your own?
I think so. I think you can there's different ingredients you could chuck in it and stuff.
Damn, what's your personal favorite?
Oh, I always like chocolate, man. I can't go past chocolate. It's
a milkshake though, no? Oh yeah, I guess it's chocolate banana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a berry man myself.
You're trying to go, if you're meaning fruit, I
like to get my hands on some berries, you know?
Yeah. I don't normally drink almond milk, but when it comes to smoothies, I fancy almond milk in there.
It just makes it feel healthier. Yeah. Let me get some almond milk with that. Let me get some hard. Yeah. Oh, bro, that's exciting, man.
That's just a couple of little stories I thought I'd kick us off with. Thought you'd be excited by.
Yeah, well,
have you got anything to sort of,
Yeah. Well, like I said on Saturday, I was walking around, bro, and part of the reason I was walking around was because I was feeling good about myself. I got a haircut. And so I wanted to, top the day off with a little smoothie and, just feel good.
A great day. Haircut and smoothie combo. Wow.
Beautiful. And I don't know, bro. There's not many more things in life that spike my anxiety like going to get a haircut. Now,
okay.
Let me explain. So we're lucky enough to have a good quality barbershop right next to our apartment. Yeah. And I myself, I like to stay crispy and clean, and I go every week. I go every weekend, okay? And
since the podcast started, you got to stay fresh, right?
Yeah, got to stay fresh. And like, bro, so we know the barbers. We go to the same place, and bro, there's one guy that just does my fade so crispy, and you guys haven't seen this yet because he doesn't work on Saturdays, so I need to go on Fridays. The only thing is he's quite aggressive. Like he'll come in and like grab my head like this and say, lean over like that. And
does he say, can you move your head, or does he just move it for you?
He just moves it for me. He's like, ha, like this, and boom, just moves my head like that. Yeah, bro. And so there's him, but he's the best. Yeah. Now, the owner dude, the guy with the big beard? Yeah, I want to get my hair cut by him.
You just feel like it'd be like a godly haircut.
A godly haircut, bro. And like, I keep getting stuck with... I really hope they don't hear this. One of them lives in our apartment complex, the barbers. But the guy, that guy? So I got my hair cut from him once, bro, and it was decent, and he puts a lot of effort in, but my God... You're sitting there for literally how long it takes to run a marathon. Like,
I think I remember you left and then came back and it was like over an hour.
It was over an hour, bro. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I think that was my episode 1 haircut. So go back and look at that. The fade was not crispy. Like the fade was just like, it was like light and dark. It was like you just did an undercut. So, bro, this time around, I was sitting there. And do you know how when the seats are loaded, the bases are loaded? And you're like, oh, please. My knee was going, oh, please, you finish first. You finish first. And bro, I'm telling you, this guy finished first, and he looks at the seats, and I was next.
So you had
no,
to.
But do you know what I did? I like just before he kind of turned around.
Tore your ACL?
I got up and I took my like jacket off, but no, my jacket was already on. Off. I put my jacket on. To pretend that like I was...
You're acting right now.
I was acting like I was leaving, and the guy next to me just got up and sat in the seat, and I was like, "Oh, thank you, God!"
That's very well played from you, actually.
That was very well played, man. And then I, went sat in the other chair and got a little, cut there.
You got a good fade there. Yeah,
Had a good little nap. But yeah, bro, like, I mean, shout out to clean cut barbers back home in Hamilton. They are godly when it comes to haircuts, my brother. Like,
wait, which one are you talking about?
clean cut barbers. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Oh my god, they are epic.
Yeah.
And I tell you, there's like one of my cousins. Do you know Ash?
Ash, right? Oh,
Yeah, don't say it's like that guy. Yeah, bro. This guy is the most like his hair. He's so finicky, like unbelievably, bro. And he only gets his hair cut by one guy, and he'll wait if it's just the one guy.
Right.
And bro, I was traveling the States with him over the New Year's period, and we had to get a haircut.
Yeah.
The amount of research this guy did. I swear, if he put this much effort into his studies, he'd be an A student, bro. So we go to the barbershop and he sits in the chair, and because in America, you know how they turn the chair on so you can't see yourself getting a haircut?
Yeah,
bro. He's sitting there like this, and he's like this.
Oh no, not happy about it.
And he'd be looking at us like this. Is it good? And then like help me. And he'll feel the guy with the shaver go a little bit high, and he's like,
oh no, no. I need to see myself,
bro. Do you get that same anxiety? Like,
well, I know what you mean when you say that you really love getting your hair cut, because I do as well.
Yeah.
It's one of those sensations where you're like, you can just sit down and like relax for half an hour, and someone's gonna do some work on you. They're gonna put in some serious work on you. I'm not gonna say that I get like super anxious about it, but like, yeah, no, it's something I enjoy, man. And like,
do you remember the practice episode for the podcast that we did?
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I need to be fresh, bro. I need to be fresh for the thing.
Let me say it. So this guy put a hat on, right? He put a hat on to cover the top up. But what he did for the side, he gave himself a fade. He gave himself a fade. He wanted to look as though he went to the barbers, but then just put a hat on top. So that's how dedicated this guy is to the podcast. A haircut, once a week. But you know what? The first episode, the practice episode, actually, he cut his own little.
I cut my hair, bro. Oh, bro, going.
It was horrendous as well, by the way.
Yeah, bro, going to the barbershop the next day, I'm just like sitting in the seat, like, is he gonna ask me like what
happened to you?
Happened to your hair, bro?
I think was it like a Saturday night, so it could have been just like a good story as well. You could have been like, oh,
yeah,
man,
I built up this full story in my head, like, oh no, yeah, bro, I lost a bet. Oh, I had to, but
yeah.
Oh,
have you ever fallen asleep like on the chair of like a
barber? Oh, wait, always like. I close my eyes right away and then just teleport to the end of the haircut, because I'm like I think after a year of commuting on trains, like when I'm in a seat and there's like a sound like choo or like zzz, I'm out like a light. Bro, like planes, trains, like I'm just.
You're rhyming now as well. You're a rapper.
That's it. But bro, honestly, I'm lights out. Do you?
Yeah. I've actually never fallen asleep. I've been close.
Yeah.
I've been close where the eyes just start going. The eyes start going, but I always want to stay conscious.
Do you know that guy No, I think it's Davis.
Davis. Yeah.
There's another guy, and he goes into the haircut, and he's like, when you go in for a haircut, you're like, all timid, and then you come out of the haircut, and you're like, ha. That's literally me, bro.
No, but that's true.
I walk in there all quiet, and I leave, and I'm like, later, brother. Brother. So it's up to you later, brother.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, bro. But that was my Saturday.
Yeah, I like it.
Should we keep it rolling?
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Have you got another story, or do you want me to sort of kick on here?
I do have a little some, son.
Do you want me, how about I go?
Go.
So,
nah, bro. No.
I want to go. Okay, so basically, remember last week I brought something up to, and it was an owl.
Yeah.
It was an owl running.
Yeah.
So, I found another little tidbit on an owl.
You love your owls, don't you? Birds of prey.
I wanted to, have a little bit of continuation going between the episodes.
Yeah.
So I've got a picture of an owl here.
Let's see.
And you know what? Here you go. It's crossing its legs.
Is this real?
Yeah, it's real. The owl's crossing its legs.
The hell?
So, back in primary school or elementary school, you sit down, everyone cross your legs. This owl right here is doing that. And you know what? I can't even cross my legs these days. I'm so bloody unathletic.
I mean, bro, I was telling you the other day, I was trying to sit like that on my bed to do some flexibility work for my ankle that I'm rehabbing.
Right.
Sit me back 2 weeks, bro. My groin can't take it. My ankles can't take it.
This owl, man, is just chilling. He's just chilling. Yeah.
Damn, that looks like it's ready to be just cooked up and roasted, bro. You know how they tie the drumsticks together with the rubber band, bro?
Yeah.
Little size 10 chicken.
All right. I got something else for you as well.
Alrighty.
I want you to close your eyes and you're going to tell me what the sound is, okay?
Put up to the mic.
Okay.
Okay.
So everyone back home as well, if you want to have a crack at that. So what do you guys reckon that is, everyone? And Pracheet, my question to you is, what is that?
I'm gonna say it's either fireworks or
It's a good guess.
it is like power tools or something.
Ooh.
What is it?
That's creativity from you.
What is it?
It actually is the sound of ice being dropped down a 450-foot hole in Antarctica.
Damn,
Bro, so like that's crazy, right? Like, did you hear that?
What was like? Why was the story behind that? Do you know? Like,
I don't know what the story was, but I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, it was recent. It happened recently and I was like, oh my God.
wait, have you like you know when you watch behind the scenes for movies and like I've got the Lord of the Rings full like box set. It's got like 60 hours of behind the scenes.
Yeah.
When you actually see the soundstage guys making the sounds for the movie, so like when it's supposed to be a guy like on a horse and he's like riding a horse, so it's like. And like, but you can hear the things rattling and everything. Yeah. They don't actually bring a horse and they don't record the sound. They go into like a back lot and they just get a bunch of like nails and like little clickers and then replicate the sound. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie like sound, you know?
You wouldn't expect that to be like a natural sound. You know what I mean? Like you said, fireworks and power.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like something man-made?
I kind of thought it was from Star Wars or something, to be honest. Yeah.
And that's like a real sound, like just a natural, cool sound. So I was like, I'm gonna bring that up. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, bro.
I thought that was cool.
Is that all you got?
That's all I've got. I got more, but like if you wanna, jump in.
I did see something. You know Graham Norton. Do you know that show?
Yeah.
So he's a talk show host in the States, I'm sorry, in the UK.
Yeah.
And bro, basically what he did was he had Justin Timberlake on, and Justin Timberlake was JT. He was talking about a story where he actually got thrown. He got thrown bottles of piss while he was on stage, like bottles of piss at him while he was on stage. Now,
wait. Are you talking like
urine?
Oh my God.
Like urine, bro. Like urine. Like he got thrown urine, bro. So I was just thinking, like, God damn, like, what's the worst thing that somebody's thrown at me or I've had because I've been egged once before. I think I was with my brother and it was in Hamilton, and you know the central Center Place car park.
Like someone egged you.
Somebody egged us or tried, and it just landed by our feet. And then have you had something?
Well, do you want to carry on your story, or do you want me to jump in?
You jump in. I've got the most gross thing that's happened to me.
Okay, yeah. So I think yours is a bit worse than mine. So actually, I do have a story on this. So it was a cricket exchange. So you know when you play for like the first 11 of the school, you go down and travel to other schools to play.
Yeah.
So we were playing against New Plymouth Boys High School and on their home turf.
Yep.
And obviously, you know when you've got the first team's playing at lunchtime, all the kids come and watch.
Yep.
So it was quite a big crowd. All of New Plymouth boys were, well, most of that school were watching us play, and I was fielding right on the boundary. So I guess like in baseball terms, it's like in the outfield.
By the crowd.
Yeah, right by the crowd.
Yeah.
Right by the crowd. And I was out there and I felt something hit my back. Like it was quite like a bang hit my back, and I was what the hell is that? So I turned around and there's a bloody like apple. It was an apple core.
Oh, what?
So it hadn't been fully eaten, so it was still kind of heavy as well, but it was like an apple core.
Oh, but remember in school when they used to pull the big ass slingshots and
bro, yogurts and stuff in there.
Yeah,
we got in trouble for that one. But yeah, so I was just fielding in this first 11 cricket game, and a little kid threw an apple core at me, and I actually turned around and I caught eye contact with the kid that did it, because you know what? As soon as I caught eye contact with him, he put his head right down. He put his head down.
He can't face it.
Yeah, he couldn't face it, and I gave him some words, and he walked off. He's like,
"What'd you say?"
Yeah, I can't remember what I said, but like, I was angry as well. Like, you just threw an apple core at me, bro. Like,
bro, you know what it is for me? I was in town one time, and like I didn't do shit. Somebody else did something, right? There was a chick, and somebody else did something to the girl, but she turned around and I was there. Bro, and this girl...
Oh, she lost it.
Bro, she spat on me, bro. She spat on me, bro. And
you
know me.
You don't like that.
Like,
you don't like germs.
Bro, oh my God. And like... So, should I expose him? Yeah. My little brother, bro. That was his defense mechanism as well growing up. He would spit.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Like, bro, and I was just thinking the other day, what do you know when like you're talking to someone and they're talking and their spit lands on like your piece of clothing, or wait, when their spit lands on your lip, bro, what do you do in that situation? You have two options. You either wipe it you either wipe it or you lick this.
No.
Huh?
Okay, so first of all,
God
you can't lick
damn.
it. And like I know what you mean when it lands on like your arm or something.
Yeah. You just look at it and then you go to casual ass.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
I used to back when I was like back in like I guess like high school and stuff. I wouldn't attend to it. I wouldn't attend
Just
to
let it soak in.
I'd let it soak, but then like as soon as we exited the conversation, then I'd wipe it away.
Ditto.
But now I'm like, if someone gets some spit on me, like I'm wiping it away. I don't even care. I'm going.
Hey, straight up in the face,
that.
bro. When some like this happens, when people, you know, those people that talk way too close.
Yeah.
Like that people that's in your face. I'm like, son, but if I get on my face, I just try and do one of these, like, oh yeah, what's that?
You try covering it.
Yeah, what's that? Or you do one of these. Oh
yeah. Oh,
bro.
you kind of pretend wipe your arm.
Oh,
Like.
bro, I can remember there was one time where it was just a situation where I did have to just go.
Oh no!
Just take it. Take that
knowing
coronavirus.
That must have killed you.
Oh, bro,
that is
I'm telling
no
you,
good.
that made me feel like I was gonna throw up. Like that would make me feel like I was gonna throw up.
Imagine you have to make an exit of the conversation, just sprint to the bathroom
And just throw up.
And someone's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Bro, imagine, bro. Imagine if it was like you throwing up. You some special when you throw up, bro.
You know how I do.
When was the last time you threw up?
Last time I threw up, I think I got sick here. Remember? Like I got really sick, and then a time before that, I got like food poisoning as well.
Yeah,
I think during that
because
time
you can't cook for shit.
It wasn't my cooking, G. No. But like, yeah, I went to the bathroom. You must have. Of course, you heard me, man.
Mike, this guy is the mascot of the Toronto Raptors. When this guy throws up, he's goddamn near going Super Saiyan in that bathroom. Like,
Super Saiyan
bro,
2 as well.
let them hear it, bro. This guy's in there like you know. Okay, actually, let me rewind. Let me rewind. So usually when you go to throw up, like you try to be conservative. You try to just do that like that. And I apologize to the listeners, but please, sorry if you're eating, but I'm telling you, this guy just wants to get it the fuck out.
Oh well, like
this guy.
Come man.
Bro.
Oh man. Honestly, like I try and do that whole quiet thing.
Yeah.
Every single time, I'm like, okay, this is the time I'm gonna be. and then all of a sudden,
oh my god!
Sorry if that was too loud for you guys, but
shit, this guy, bro.
He is, but
man, when was the last time I threw up? So I don't actually get on the bevies too often. I don't get on the drinks too often.
Clean.
I think the last time I threw up was our Christmas party. Had a bit too many reds and then, bro. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I had a hot dog, and then we went different ways. You went out.
Yeah.
I went back home. I don't think I've been this sloppy since I was like 18, bro.
You were walking pretty much sideways, right?
Bro, I was zigzagging on the sidewalk, bro. I was using the entire sidewalk, and I'm just the worst when it comes to directions. You know how bad I am. Yeah. I got a Google Map how to get like home from like
pretty much
lunch,
you don't know left from right when you're in the middle of Vancouver. You just lose all your.
I just start walking and be like, oh, should we go this way? Like I'm horrible, and so I don't know how my internal compass, my drunk compass, just got me home safely. But I get home. And then I think that's when it all just went dark. It all went dark. And bro, I remember going to the bathroom and throwing up, and my throat's more silent. I'm a silent killer.
You can do that.
Yeah, I'm a silent killer.
You're skilled
but
in that
I do that, but the eyes are watering. But I'm one of the ones that I have to like bang it out somewhere, let the rage out somewhere. So I'm like,
bro, you making a fucking musical
yeah, somebody clipped that. But bro, do you remember that night? I think I just blacked out. And your door was open for your room.
My door was
bro,
open.
And I mean, Devin's not the tidiest of chaps. He's not the tidiest.
Compared to you.
Compared to me. Compared to my standards, I'll say. And I guess something just switched on me, and I saw your room, bro. I gave your room a full clean.
Yeah, you did, bro.
I just wanted to be ready just in case anything happened for you,
happened, I was pleasantly surprised, Prashit, when I
came home saying,
home.
oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah, my bed's clean, yeah. And then,
I don't know how I got into bed after that, bro. I blacked out, like.
Literal, that's a blackout.
Yeah, I blacked out, like, and I don't know how I changed my clothes. I woke up in the morning, my clothes that I went out with was nicely put into the laundry basket, like. I was just fucking on autopilot.
You're a special human being, man.
I was Tesla. I was like a fucking Tesla, bro. Yes,
you're a special human. Sweet as Prashit. So I do have a little challenge here for you next up. A little challenge, and this is something I like to call How well do you know your roommate?
Oh, a little segmenting,
and you know this roommate being me.
Okay.
Because you live with me, I'm your roommate. If you didn't know that, but you probably do by the sounds that come out of that room right there. Okay, no. Okay, so question number 1. Oh, actually, no, I got 5 questions. Okay. So I need you to get 3 to pass this.
Ooh.
I need you to get 3 out of these 5.
Are there stakes for this or?
Let me think about that one.
Okay.
But yeah, just you gotta pass. You gotta pass.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And these are questions that I think you'd have a chance of knowing. I didn't put any like whack ones in there.
Okay. All right.
So question number 1: what intermediate did I go to?
I was gonna say Peachgrove, but it's Fairfield, right? It's Fairfield.
Fairfield. Nice one.
Yeah.
1 for 1. Okay. What were my 2 majors at university?
Oh, yours are different to mine.
Yeah.
I know you did HR.
Yeah, HR's one.
And was it Strat? STMG? What?
Nah, I did HR and supply chain.
Oh, supply chain.
I'll give you half. I'll give you half because you got 1.
God damn. Okay.
You got 1.5 out of 2.
Yeah.
How many seasons did I play cricket in England for?
Oh shit, this could be a trick. Was it 2 or 3? You went there, you came back, you went there. 2.
It's 2. Well done. You're 2.5 out of 3.
1, 2, that's quick maths. No, 2 plus 2, that's quick.
What's my favorite? Who is my favorite Dragon Ball Z character? I think I've told you this.
It's probably the one you dressed up for on your 21st. We should insert a picture right here. Mr. Kakarot himself, is it?
It's not Kakarot.
Gohan.
It's not
Vegeta.
Or maybe I haven't told you then, mate.
Trunks.
No.
The hell?
Just stop.
Piccolo.
No, stop. It's Tien.
Shinhan.
I like Tien Shinhan, bro.
Oh.
The Tri-Beam.
Trifecta,
Tri-Beam. That's my guy. Yeah, I thought I told you that. But
oh, shit.
So I think you already...
That's cool. That's a cool choice.
I like Tien, bro.
Yeah.
I like Tien.
Tien Shinhan.
And then lastly, what house am I in Harry Potter?
And how is this answer backed up?
So I took a test online. I think I told you one day. I can't even remember how long ago it was, but I think I told you what house I'm in.
I feel
and it's like my favorite house, so I think I've told you that as well.
Oh, okay. If it's your favorite house, then I'm just gonna go with the basic answer. Is it Griffin Slytherin?
What's your answer, mate?
I take that straight out of the snake. I'll go Slytherin.
It is Slytherin.
Let's go.
Nice. I think you passed that. That. Well done. You know your roommate. You know your roommate.
I feel like I'm smarter than a 5th grader.
Nice one, man.
That was a little fun one. Yeah, I got prep one for you next week.
I got it.
Huh? This is a good way to get to know you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, is that all you got, bro?
Yeah.
Should we keep it moving down the menu?
What you got?
Yeah. Well, actually, I thought we'd move on to a bit of media, bro. Some media. So, let's go into music. Let's get into music in a bit. Okay. But first, I wanted to ask you. I've got 2 things.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask you, bro. Have you seen? Actually, let me show you now. Have you seen the Robert Pattinson Batman? I'll put it up on the screen as well.
Yeah. I have actually seen that. Yeah,
bro,
I saw that video that came out.
I've got to tell you, I'm pleasantly surprised. Like,
bro, this is Cedric Diggory, man.
Bro, I actually think he looks bloody good. Like, that jawline is.
He's actually got a jawline,
bro. I had that jawline. I need to lose some weight.
Yeah, we both. I think we put some weight on the face.
It's that mid-20s,
mid-20s, hitting us hard, man.
Yeah, son.
A little bit of tummy action as well.
Might do one
tummy action.
Sucking the cheek. Yeah,
let me look 21 again. Let me look 21 again.
The eyes. Bro, I think he's going to be good, eh?
Yeah, I agree.
It's a bit of a different take.
He's like, he's
but mysterious.
He's not the most staunch guy. Do you think not the most staunch guy of all time?
No, he's gonna be that slender man.
Yeah, but like even just like personality wise as well. I think he'd be quite a nice Batman.
Yeah, and like you could see he'd look good in like how Christian Bale that nice suit. Yeah, like he'd look good in a suit with a Lambo.
Yeah,
I can see him whipping in a Lambo.
Yeah, it's just one hand on top.
Yeah, but I will admit,
I like this. I like Robert Pattinson.
And I think he's playing a younger Batman, but I will admit, like, I actually like Ben Affleck, bro. I know a lot of people didn't like him. I thought he, like, fit Batman quite, like, he has that one line, "Do you bleed?" Like, bro, that was Bro, that was a line. Bro.
I think he did a job as well. I think
he did a good job. They've been pretty good, all of them. Like I can remember going back and watching the George Clooney one with Arnie as the Mr. Freeze.
Oh, I used to love that movie, Poison Ivy, man. Was it? Who did?
Bro, I don't even know who.
Thurman?
Was it Uma Thurman?
Uma Thurman. I think she was Poison Ivy.
Bro, I'm telling you, there was one scene in that where I think she kissed somebody to poison them. And she kissed Robin or some shit.
Fell in love with Poison Ivy,
Oh my god! Like, hang on.
I think this was 99, bro. I reckon we were 5 years old when this came out.
Oh, I was already tickle in the pickle, bro.
I was already tickled.
It was Uma Thurman, bro.
Yeah.
She played that well.
Oh man, probably my first crush. Probably my first with Poison Ivy.
Shit.
Ivy.
Wait. Who's your first crush?
Now I just brought something up. Oh man, I remember.
Couple. Who's your couple that you can remember?
Yeah. So I remember. So if we're gonna go back to high school, early high school.
Yeah.
Like I don't really fancy her like that much now, but back then.
This late. Earlier.
But let me get the high school one. So it was like Angelina Jolie.
Oh.
Angelina Jolie as a 13-year-old Devin walking around the Hamilton streets. You know, if Angelina Jolie came to mind, you know, something's going on. Something's got to happen.
Yeah, she's a beauty, bro. Even to this day, bro. Bro, she's gorgeous. Yeah, she's. She's like that elegant beauty, you know.
Just something like a little bit of exoticness going on there as well, you know.
My one, I think. Bro, what? Okay, let me just Google it real quick. Okay, so one for me is Jessica Alba in the movie with Paul Walker. I think Into the Blue or Into the Deep or Into the Blue.
Okay, well, Jessica Alba's amazing.
Jessica Alba, and then Cameron Diaz from the first Charlie's Angels, and then remember the time where we actually met Cameron Diaz or like said hi to Cameron Diaz. Cameron, and then she
waved at us.
And he was we got that shit on tape too.
Oh man!
But
that was a Lakers game, by the way, guys.
That was a Lakers game. Yeah, that was our first Lakers game. Bro, but to be okay. Yeah, it was okay. How does the song go? So my first like real crush. Do you know this song?
I'm trying to think.
Hang on, come on, Wi-Fi. Don't fail me now.
Okay,
it's
difficulties.
LL Cool J, J-Lo, All I Have. Do you know that song? Bro, I'm pretty sure it's the song. There's a scene at the end where J-Lo is like, she's got a wrap around her and then she walks into the ocean and she throws the wrap at the camera. And I always just wish that video was a little bit longer. I always just wish it was a little bit longer.
And your head went for a bit longer.
Yeah, I see that. And then the final one I have to say is, this is the out there one. I feel like a woman. Shania Twain, bro.
Hey.
I just remember Top of the Pops and seeing Shania Twain, and I don't know. I just like...
Actually.
Yeah.
I want to chuck one more in there as well for me, and definitely this one was from a young age. It's Jennifer Aniston.
Oh,
Jennifer
Rachel.
Aniston. Yeah. Rach.
And you just...
Greenie.
You just rewatched Friends
I rewatched like every single episode because like I used to watch like bits and pieces back in the day.
Yeah.
But now I just sat down and watched the whole thing and oh my God.
Yeah.
Rach.
I'm more of a Monica, right?
Monica actually jumped up the rankings for me a wee bit.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character though, overall?
Oh, favorite character. Well, back in the day, it was always Joey.
Oh yeah.
I kind of wanted to be Joey.
How you doing?
But,
yeah.
Bit more of like the you know.
Yeah.
But honestly, Chandler is so funny.
Oh, Chandler, can you be and even like oh my God, bro, Chandler Bing and
hey
Chandler Chandler Bing like I know my God.
What's her name again?
Janice. Bro, to me it's Chandler's hands down the funniest.
So
and just like the
yeah.
But I'm not
gonna
gonna
laugh as well.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie, the guy that sometimes just got me the hardest laughs, bro. Bro, Ross is so funny, bro. Like the episode where he was wearing leather pants.
Oh, and he had to take them off and shit.
Yeah. Oh, bro. Or like when the dude ate his sandwich.
Oh, bro. Yeah.
That's some shit you would do.
Oh man.
Don't eat my sandwich.
Bro, don't eat my food, man.
Bro. Yeah, bro. That was Friends is special, isn't it? But I've got another show.
Yeah.
That's that's had a bit of a trailer come out this week. Stranger Things 4. Bro, I haven't watched the trailer, have you?
I haven't watched it.
How about I think it's only a minute. How about we watch it
Let's watch it now.
And let's watch it now, and then let's do a bit of a live reaction, eh? And
because we're both massive Stranger Things fans.
We are. And actually, before we dive into it, I think season 1 and 2 for me were real sick because it gave you that 80s throwback of how we grew up as well. Like, we were 90s babies, but, biking to your friend's place.
Everything's outside.
Everything's outside, and, season 2 was cool as well, and the special effects started to get better. Season 3 for me, I feel... you lived in the city more, but I feel like it wasn't a New Zealand thing to... hang out at the mall. And season 3, the directors even said that they really wanted to push the mall culture. Okay. And that's why how the malls moved into in the late 80s into American culture, and they really focused everything about the mall. But did you used to go hang out at the mall and stuff?
All I remember is that when I used to go to the mall after school with my mum and dad and stuff, I would see all the cool kids hanging out at the mall, you know what I mean?
But I was never a mall kid. It would be like, go to the friends with your movies with your friends and then go home.
Yeah, or after school, you might go to get some lollies, or you might go get a haircut, or those sort of things.
Right, yeah, but not to hang out with your boys.
I wouldn't do that.
It would always be at the house.
Yeah.
So that,
you might visit the mall, but then go back home.
Yeah. So season 3, it was obviously the special effects was sick, but the nostalgia didn't hit me right in here as much. Mm-hmm. I just have those memories, bro. Going back and just cycling to your mate's place and playing some PlayStation, or those are the days, bro.
There's no cell phones, bro.
I feel like, bro, I think in season 4, since they're starting to get into their teenagers, eh?
They're getting a bit older.
They're getting a bit older, and they started to explore some of the love interests.
As you get to that sort of 12, 13, you kind of feel certain things.
I think they're actually starting to get to that 15, 16 age, bro.
That's where it gets
It's a bit dangerous, eh? 11. What are you doing?
You gotta stop that.
Gotta stop that. But
you ain't 11 anymore.
So, okay, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched Stranger Things, go watch it. End of last season, I can't fully remember that they killed that Demogorgon, the big ass one.
But then at the end, that showed that it's still around, right?
Yeah, the seal or they closed the seal, and then but we don't. In Russia, they were working on opening it.
They went, so they're trying to reopen that shit.
And they kind of alluded to the point that Hopper, the cop dude, was alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where it ended.
All right.
So let's watch it.
Let's see this.
Let's watch it. All right. Okay, so if you're just listening on the audio, only it's a bit of snow action. Looks like Game of Thrones. What is this? It's a Russian camp. It's a bit of a German Shepherd. Bit of a snowmobile. Bit of a guy with a little AK. Some intense music here. So we're in Mother Russia.
I kind of feel like...
Das Vidanya.
I'm scared right now.
Yeah, bro. Oh shit. That was nothing. They're just making a train. They're just making a railway.
It was a Demogorgon?
Demogorgon. Okay. Who's that? Oh, he's alive! He's alive!
Oh, Hopper.
He's alive. Is that it? That's it!
No, there's more, no? Damn, bro. He's working with, the Russians?
Oh, that's it. Okay, what do you think is going to happen this season? What's your predictions?
What? Oh, man. This is... that was kind of what are they doing?
I don't know. Building a railway?
Why are they trying
Slave?
They're not trying to bring it back, are they?
I think they're trying to bring the Demogorgons back, bro. Because they're going to unleash that on the US, bro. Because this is getting to the Cold War and all that kind of stuff.
Right. So why is Hopper helping the Russians?
Because remember he got he was stuck in that room. Do you remember?
Yeah,
underground, and
that's right.
They thought he died in the blast.
Oh, bro, I do remember now. Yeah. It was actually ages ago, but yeah.
Do you think they're going to go over to Russia?
Oh my god, and try and stop them? That would be kind of that would be cool.
But how can they get bigger than last season though? That Demogorgon was fucking huge.
But was it season 2 when that Demogorgon was sucking the soul out of Will?
Little Will, that was number 2, yeah.
Holy man, I was actually kind of shook after that.
Oh damn, you threw it up.
Oh
shit. One of the throw up stories. Remember when we threw it up into the...
Hey, lucky it wasn't me throwing that up. Well, maybe I am throwing up Demogorgon.
Oh, it sounds like a Demogorgon. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, well, I'm excited for it. I think we should
that'd be me.
When it comes out, we should do a little review of the season, like a little side series.
100% we're doing that. We're doing that.
Yeah, hard.
Maybe even midway as well or something.
Yeah, hard. Well, should we keep it going on a little media tip, bro?
Yeah.
Should we move on to some music?
Okay.
Huh? Well, how about we start things off with our main man, Mr. JB himself. JB himself, bro. So he's released his album Changes. And came out last week. The first single was Yummy. And actually, sorry, but this just came to mind. Before we go into his album, bro, I was at the library last week, and I wanted to say this last week, but I completely forgot about it. Bro, you know like people do YouTube, like public YouTube pranks and skits and stuff?
Yeah.
Bro, I saw somebody doing it in real life.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he was doing it. So this is while the library was closing, and some dude just starts singing loud as fuck in the library. I got that yummy, yummy. Like, I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh, but it was a prank.
And he started rolling on the floor and shit. I'm like, what are you doing? Bro, and then I come to walk home, and you know the Starbucks over here?
Yeah.
This
he
guy
was there as well?
I saw his friends were filming him, and he was like looking at the people sitting in the window and doing like Fortnite dances and shit, trying to be sick. Bro, imagine if one guy, remember like what you did to that guy at the cricket that threw the apple core?
Yeah.
If one guy turned around and was just like, bro, what the actual fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that guy would have dropped his nuts, eh?
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. Like, I haven't seen so much of that going on. I did see actually one time though, some dude was dressed like as a turtle, and it was like late night on Granville Street, which guys in Vancouver is like the main like clubbing area.
The strip.
And like the strip, baby. And you know, he was getting filmed by his mate, like just sprinting around you in like a turtle suit, like at 3 a.m. just sprinting. And I was like, that's actually kind of funny.
Running a 4-3.
Yeah. AB.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But like
But JB
though.
So I bro, honestly, like I love Intentions, eh? That song.
Yeah, I know you love Intentions. I hear it in the shower every day.
Can you hear me singing? Going hard? Bro, it's just such a good song, bro. And like the first day it came out, bro, I was just lying in bed, bro, and I just had it on repeat for like an hour.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This album, because it's like his honeymoon album. Like, did you watch his interview with Zane Lowe?
Nah.
Kiwi man himself?
Oh, actually, no, say it.
He like they were talking about how this is really like the honeymoon album, like talking about the love with him and Hailey. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like when you've got those feels, like you know, I'm in a deep relationship.
Yeah.
I was just lying in bed, bro, and the tears were falling on the side of my face.
That means he did a good job, man.
He was invoking those emotions, and like, the song with Post Malone, like.
Can I tell you my favorite song?
Go for it. Yeah.
Hey, come around me, baby.
When you come around me,
bro, do me like you miss me.
Oh, bro, that one and like, bro, come around me. Turn off. Copyright.
Oh shit.
But bro, like that song, and for me, just there's little bits on the songs where he just says it like so good. Like Second Emotion, the one with Travis Scott, this one. And like I can't even remember how he says it off the top of my head, but.
Hey.
Do you second that emotion?
Oh, yeah, that's huge, bro. This whole album is just straight bangers, man.
Bro, it's just bangers, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like,
that was sick.
What's your favorite genre? Because mine, the roommate test, like, what? Oh, this kind of just okay. Roommate test. What's my favorite genre? Rank 1, 2. What's my favorite genre?
So what is like? Can I say hip hop, or is that like too broad?
That's too broad. Yeah.
I don't know. Like what?
Like there's pop, country, rap, R&B,
pop,
EDM.
I was gonna say pop.
Okay, so what's my favorite 1 and 2?
Pop and rap.
Nah, bro. 2 is rap. Number 1's R&B, bro.
Oh, R&B.
I love me some R&B, bro.
Okay, I feel you.
I love the vocals, son. You know, Neo. Okay. Bro, Neo Trey songs.
What's that old school Neo song that's like sick? I can't even remember right now.
'Cause I'm so sick of
love songs.
Yeah. Bro, Chris Breezy, bro.
Yeah.
Chris Breezy, bro.
Yeah, R&B, yeah.
And then
I see it.
Drake's the nice merge of the two. I know yours is it's rap, but it can split off into like old school rap.
Like old school. I like 90s rap.
You know, your Rakim and your Tupac and your Ice Cube, you know.
De La Soul, Jurassic 5, Naughty by Nature, NWA, all those boys.
And you like I hear your little lo-fi beats going off.
Yeah. I like those little beats, man. Those chill beats.
Chill beats, yeah. But for me, it's R&B, bro. I'm a little R&B.
That's sick.
But yeah, bro. And then other music that's actually no. Back on the sorry for I just assaulted you. But the JB thing. I've been watching his series on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, it's like
and you know me, I had to go on the fucking premium, bro, because I'm a JB stan.
You had to get it in before everyone else.
I was 3D up in there watching Never Say Never at the movies, bro. But yeah, he had an episode, bro, and he was actually talking about his drug addiction. And bro, I had no idea. He's actually been smoking weed since he was 13, bro. And like, I'm not judging anybody, but like, he talked about his problems with that and like lean and Molly and like, bro.
Dirty Sprite? Sprite?
That dirty. I need some. Oh, bro. Okay, that's Roddy Rich. Woo!
Oh,
But, bro, it's actually real good to see like he's openly talking about that as well. Because I think it's really important for these artists to talk about like mental health issues and everything that goes on. Because I also watched an episode. Do you know who Joe Budden is?
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
Wait.
He had that group with like Royce the 5'9" and
I've definitely.
Yeah, he's got the song pump it up, right?
Yeah.
And he's got a podcast and he's got also I think it's called Pull Up. He's got like a hour-long talk show that he does with the rappers, and he had Big Sean on. And you know I love me some Big Sean.
Yeah.
And Berserk, yeah. And bro, Big Sean was talking because he had a bit of a break, and he's like, "Why did you have a break and stuff?" He's like, "I just got to a point where I was so run down, I didn't have a break." And he was saying like, you as an artist, you don't really get that opportunity to take a step back and just reflect and like live life. And he said like he just bought a massive house. He bought Slash, Slash the guitarist from like Guns N' Roses or something.
Okay.
He just moved into that house and he's like, why is this the worst I've ever felt? And then he had just bought a gun for the first time.
Oh, Lee.
And I thought I just had a Hassan Minaj and had a little piece of spit on my mouth there. That
was me, bro. That was me.
But bro, he said he was just sometimes walking around the house with a gun in his hand, thinking thinking like what more is there to do? Like he hit 30 and he was like, that's bad, eh? But I'm glad it's tough to hear, but I'm glad that he's openly talking about it.
Yeah.
And like he actually said he's been meditating since he was like 17 or something. His mum taught him. But like,
that's sick, though.
Yeah, but what do you do to like cope when you're having like stress or anxiety, or do you get stress, anxiety, like, or ever like just feel overwhelmed? Like, what's your like outlets?
That's a good one. That's a good one. You know what? These days, what it actually is like playing sport, and that's an
escape, right?
It's an escape, and it's changed over time because when I was actually playing sport as actually like my gig, as my main gig, then I have to find other things to do. So these days, it's actually playing the sport that takes me away from my real life.
Yep.
But when sport was my like actual life,
right,
I had to find other avenues.
What was that?
And you know what, man? That was straight up. That was music, bro.
Yeah.
And that's where those
just
like
jams and beats.
Well, that's when those like lo-fi beats came in for me.
Right.
So man, and that's when I can just like get those like real slow beats going and just like really, really relax and think about what I had to do on the sports field or whatever the case may be. So yeah, man, music helps, man. Music dictates your mood, man.
For me, definitely music. Like I'll just, because sometimes you just listen to podcasts and like, okay, keep listening to our podcast. But sometimes you just listen to podcasts and stuff too much, and like, sometimes you just need to put on some of those songs and just like. Even bro, just like having a shower and just like singing, like just letting it out.
Yeah.
But for me, definitely the gym. Just
the gym's up. Oh, like, of course for me.
The gym.
Well, yeah.
But like sometimes if it's not a heavy workout, like the gym isn't a total escape because you can multitask. Like you can think while at the gym. That's the beauty of sport. You can't do anything else.
You're locked in the moment.
You're locked in the moment. But for me, bro, it's actually like I started going to the movies by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And this is something that I did as a coping mechanism to let it out. So like, it'd be a little thing like a date, like a self date, bro. And I'd go and
me time.
Have just have a shower, eat some food, put a candle. I like my candles. I put a candle on, and then just put my earphones in. I like walking to the movie theater, like a 20-minute walk. Yeah. And then just going, watching a movie by myself, come back home, think about the movie, and it's just like a nice escape. Yeah. Because a movie is one of those things rarely in life. Actually, you're pretty good at this. You don't multitask too often. You like to do what you're doing and give it the full. Like sometimes I'll watch this guy. He's like, he'll watch TV. And he's just on the TV, but then sometimes you'll turn the TV off and then go on Instagram.
I didn't know you noticed that.
Yeah, bro. But it's actually good that you can do that because I think like multitasking is not good for like, it's not good for your anxiety and shit like that.
Well, I actually like, obviously girls out there are going to like attest this, but like I just like know that I just can't multitask. I can't. Like I actually just can't do it. Yeah. So like, and even bro, get this, even in like life in general, like my life will just go down a certain path.
Yeah.
So if I go down like the gymming path, it'll all be like, okay, like gym, eating good, protein, all these
Oh,
things.
yeah, I see.
But then my
see.
life can go, like, it can take a separate path, and it can be like partying, drinking in the gym.
Right, and you're all in. You're
and
all
then
in.
it's just all in that one. I'll be all in gym. I'll be all in
okay.
partying, all in cricket, all in whatever the case may be. Like,
yeah,
and
I feel you. Actually, that's
I'm
true.
actually like a guy that is like focus on this, and that's what's going to happen.
So I feel like right now you're starting to shift back into the gym, eh?
Yeah. Like, so for my first like year and a half, 2 years in Canada, it was straight up. It was straight up like
party.
It was party mode. It was party mode.
Every weekend.
Yeah. I could almost say I felt like pretty much like numb at times, bro, to be
Pickled
honest.
liver.
Like, hard, bro. Like, and so I needed to like change it. So I'm chilling out a wee bit, back on the gym grind, you know, cricket, basketball, all these things. So yeah.
That's good, bro. And I mean, back to the music as well. Like, I mean, music helps with the gym and stuff as well. But I want to talk about our man, Roddy Ricch, Mr.
I think
bro.
I think it's the first 3 episodes that we've mentioned.
Bro, Roddy Ricch. And can I tell you
bro.
something? The box ain't even my favorite track.
Intro.
Mine's intro. I'll be playing that shit every day.
It's like that actually his main song.
Shorty, give me that. Oh, blood of my wrist is wet. Oh, so good, bro. And then Start With You.
How's it? Oh,
you don't want to start. You don't want to start with me. No, you don't want that.
That pops off. That pops off.
That pops off. And then do you know High Fashion?
I've listened to all the songs, but like, I can't remember. Like,
bro, and like I was whipping around LA. But I was whipping around LA, bro, when Roddy Ricch's album just came out, and he's from there.
You were like in the city, man.
And I was in the city, bro, and I'm telling you, like, it was just different. It just connected to me.
Bro, that's a mean time to be in LA, man.
And
Roddy Ricch just drops it.
Honestly, bro, Roddy Ricch is kind of like Drake in the fact that he uses melodies and he uses like raps. And he's got some bars and shit, bro. And honestly, like, yeah, he's dope. And Russ, he put out a good album. That's dope. You been listening to anybody else lately?
Well, can I say we don't give no fuck? We don't give no
he
fuck.
goes,
Hey.
That's a good Travis Young Thug. That's a good song.
I like that one.
Saweetie.
Saweetie.
That's my type. That's my type.
Oh yeah, I like give no fuck. I like that.
That's a good song, man. Well, should we keep it moving, bro? Should we keep moving down the menu and maybe transition into sports?
Bit of sporty sport.
But don't tune out. Don't tune out because one of us are going to be eating chilies. Oh, both of us might be. Could be both of us eating some chilies. But before we dive fully into the NBA All-Star Weekend, bro, I did see something that I want to bring up.
Okay.
So this is something that I'm actually quite passionate about, and I just want to talk about a little bit. And this is Israel Adesanya.
Ooh, the style bender.
The style bender, bro. And he made a bit of a speech. Are
we gonna go about the Hellbergs?
The Hellbergs, yeah, bro. He won Sportsman of the Year, which is big for a fighter.
Oh yeah.
Should I just play like the last 30 seconds of his speech?
Yeah.
I'll put this up on the screen as well.
I can't. Ooh, censorship. Where's the swear jar? Now, fuck it. We have this culture. Listen, I'm just serious. We have this culture of tall puppy syndrome, which is messed up. Coming up in this country, I've seen it so many times. When you see one of us rising, you want to tear him down because you feel inadequate and you want to call it humble. I am extraordinarily humble, believe me. But you'll never know that because you never get to know me. Understand this. If you see one of us shining, whether it be the netball team, the Black Caps, the Sailors, pump them up, embrace them. Because if they win, we win. If I win, you win. Understand that.
Understand that, bro. And like,
well, that is a topic right there.
This is a topic, bro. And like, let me give you my thoughts, and then you tell me what you think about it. Because I do think that New Zealand is very prideful, and for our athletes and for people that do well and represent, like Lord, Taika, the All Blacks, like any sports results, Steven Adams, like the Olympics, everything. Like, we're super prideful. We as expats know what it's like to hear that national anthem.
And you start crying straight away.
And you start crying straight away, right? The only thing I have to say is I think New Zealand, and we're Kiwis. We're born and bred Kiwis. 100%. And I think in New Zealand, we're just brought up in a way where we only like one way of representing our personality, and that's more of a conservative personality. Yeah, and I think a lot of our idols, like the All Blacks, you know, they're built up in this very tight professional structure, and sometimes you don't get the chance to express your personality.
Right.
And for me, Stylebender hit it on the head, bro. It's like just because of the way I talk or the way I act or the way I dress, it doesn't mean that I'm not humble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I feel it.
Anyone can be humble, and maybe you just want to express your personality in a different way.
Yeah.
And this is just something that I want to just give like some big ups to some people that definitely motivated me. But like, I just think it's important as Kiwis that we prop people up for giving a shot at things, putting yourself out there and going
that's the thing.
and being, abnormal, doing things different. Like it was difficult to put ourselves out there and to do a podcast like this. And you know what I mean? And I'll say one of the inspirations, bro, our mate, Luke.
Yeah.
Luke, bro, you put out a podcast like a couple of years ago, and that was amazing to see. And Devin and I we talked about it, and we were like, damn, bro, he fucking did it first. Like he did it.
But that's the thing though, it's sick that you did it.
It's sick, bro. Like, and he's actually one of the most supportive people as well. Always give you that good in your ear,
Yeah.
Another person, the guy that actually does our intro music.
I got championship goals.
Yeah, bro. ATG Gucci, Graduate, bro, and the whole team over there. Like to be in Hamilton and put yourself out there and to put out music, like
that's unreal.
That's unreal, bro, and it's huge. And he did his first show, so I just want to say like big congrats. But
good stuff, bro.
I think just as like Kiwis in general, we need to be more congratulatory and like when people are putting themselves out there, not to say that's cringe. Or not to say that, or when somebody gets success or gets some money and they want to spend it the way they want to spend it.
Yeah.
Like,
totally.
let them do it. You know what I mean? Totally. I love Steven Adams, and you're actually ripping him over there.
I got him.
And he's the typical Kiwi bloke, and it's awesome to see the way that he talks, and everyone's accepted him so well. But if he does decide to buy a bunch of Rolls Royces and a mansion and stuff, like, don't get on his back about it, You know what I mean? Let him live.
Yeah, and honestly, man, like, appreciate this is a pretty like it can be a sensitive topic, It can go down like a few different like rabbit holes here.
Yep.
But I want to keep my take pretty short, man, and that's like, I've met a bunch of Kiwis through traveling and stuff.
Yeah.
Every Kiwi that I met traveling, absolutely just great people.
Yep.
Absolutely great people, and you know what? Everyone back home as well. There's I think that the culture is moving in a nice direction. To be honest with you, I feel that I'm more comfortable doing more out there things now.
Yep. That's true, 100%.
So I think it's going in a nice. Not to say that it was bad, but like it's going in a nice direction where doing something abnormal is not to really jump out of your comfort zone too much, or not to get brought down. That's true. But it's a tough topic like to really go hard on. So like I want to keep my take short on that and like understand that it's cool to see everyone, like our friends doing all these different things, and everyone.
My little brother's got his art thing going. Like it's cool, to see people putting themselves out.
Like my brother's going to England to do cricket, like I did. Like we've got friends who are doing rapping and all the other different things. So like it's cool. It's cool,
man, and it's something that I think people, you should travel. Like travel, you see the world and you see different cultures, and like especially in America, Americans are known for being brash and loud. But I just love that level of confidence, and I just hope that I hope that Kiwis, we don't silence each other to silence that confidence. That's my end point. Let people's confidence shine through.
I just think as we're so I think we are humble as Kiwis.
Yeah,
and so when we're exposed to these other cultures, we realize that if we can take a little bit of that into our system. Yeah. I think we've got a good mix to be successful people.
I was about to show you how humble I am with all the holes in my socks, but unfortunately I was wearing my good socks today. But
well done, mate.
Yeah, bro. Well done. Should we get into?
Should we keep it moving? Can we move?
All-Star Weekend, baby.
Oh, All-Star, bro.
Can I say wow? Wow.
So basically, man, basketball fans out there, sports fans, I know you guys are listening. Fuck, this was the best
ever.
Best All-Star game I've seen in my whole entire life. This game was sick, bro. Yeah. And it literally felt like beyond NBA playoffs. It felt like NBA finals atmosphere.
Yeah. Bro, block by Giannis. Yeah, bro, when he came in.
Got a big block on LeBron.
Bro, it was awesome just to see those matchups like Kawhi and Giannis and Embiid and Anthony Davis. Like, just to see that was just insane, and the intensity.
We were wondering how that would play out.
Yeah.
Just to have it as like that golden point situation. We've never seen NBA players play to a certain
that
point.
Level.
Man, that's like a pickup game but they're going hard.
Yep.
They know they have to get to that certain point, and bro.
It worked out perfectly that the score was still close going into the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck that. It it was literally like Game 7 of the finals.
It was.
That against the Warriors that time because nobody could score for like minutes, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
that was crazy, bro.
That was insane.
Some
and then
big calls, like
a lot of money on the line,
man.
having the kids there on the side.
Just screaming their guts out.
And bro, can I tell you,
That shit worked, bro. That shit worked.
next year, if they keep the same format,
Steph, Clay, PG,
KD,
Kyrie,
Paul George,
yeah,
huh?
oh Dame,
Big game Dame, bro.
So you're gonna add all those guys to what just happened? Oh,
my
off.
god,
Get off!
Wait, how about this halftime show?
Yeah.
Lit, bro.
Yeah, litty.
That was honestly the best one that I can remember. Chance just killed that. Like,
Chance
the guest, Lil Wayne,
DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled, and then who else did he have?
It's just those three, right? Up top.
And Quavo, Huncho.
Oh, Quavo.
Huncho. And, bro, I was waiting for Ye to come out. I was waiting for JB to come out.
I thought JB.
But I thought Kanye was going to, because he did Father Stretch My Hands. Oh, yeah, that song, Father Stretch My Hands. I thought Kanye was going to come out, but, bro, Chance killed it as well. This was like, and the dunk contest was unbelievable as well.
AG got robbed.
He got
Aaron
robbed,
Gordon
but like,
again, that's bull. But like, it was a mean dunk contest, but that's bullshit.
This is one of the best All-Star
Bro, what about
games.
Common's introductions?
Oh my god, the rhymes,
shit,
bro.
bro.
Holy shit. See D Wade with a little tear.
Yeah,
down
he got
his face.
He got teary-eyed. Oh man,
bro. So
that
good.
was that whole weekend was just so
It
gangster.
was like, how's he gonna rhyme Antetokounmpo? How's he gonna? How's he gonna rhyme? How's he gonna rhyme Siakam? Like, it was so fucking. I was just waiting. Eh?
Oh man,
God.
this guy pulled out something special.
Yeah, bro. Nah, this All-Star, I think this All-Star weekend will go down in the books. Even like the 3-point contest came down to the last shot. Like
old Buddy Hield.
Buddy Hield.
My buddy.
Reggie, bro. He has the greatest calls of all time, man.
Oh man, that All-Star weekend, greatest of all time. I'm sorry, that was special.
So far, right? And Aaron Gordon's dunks over big boy
LeBron's still
himself.
the king, though. Can I say that?
Bro, I was saying down the end, bro. Well, number one, I want to say I thought Giannis was going to get the MVP. If they won, I don't know, maybe he would have. But
yeah.
I was saying, if I'm LeBron James, bro, I ain't passing to nobody except AD on my team. I ain't because if you let Kawhi Leonard win the game for you,
the guy on the other LA team,
passed the torch. People are saying he's better than you,
He
bro.
can't.
Bro, how good would it have been if LeBron just got that
Probably the
pull
one
up
for the
40?
logo?
Oh my god,
shit!
I would have lost my mind.
I think we were ready to like absolutely lose it. Maybe
lose
even
something.
jump out that window real quick, like. But no,
bro.
not that far.
How about this? I think one of us about to lose it right now.
Yeah. Oh,
Dum-dum-dum-dum.
transition,
Let's go,
segue.
Let's go.
Okay, so first
The
of
main
all,
event.
yeah. Well, should we tally up let's tally up the scores first, eh? So first of all, Prashik has to eat one for losing because he got Team Giannis.
Team Giannis.
Okay, and so
I thought I had it, bro. I thought we were gonna pull it out.
I thought you guys were gonna win as
we
well.
were up.
'Cause Giannis was playing hard.
So I have to eat one.
Okay, and the second one is on the previous one. So if you guys watched episode 1, we picked our teams. It's based on total points. So let's do it, Prashik. Who we got?
So I
as
have to
total
eat the big
points?
chili because that's the one for Team Giannis.
Yeah.
And this is the little spicy one.
But
for
I
the
think
original
that
bet.
shit's spicy though.
That's
That
the
little
spicy
one.
one, so-
Oh, bro, it's like
Oh god. All right. So should we tally it up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll read out the points as I do it, and I'll tally it up. All right. So okay. So Devin, to remind, LeBron 23 points, AD 20 points, Pascal Siakam 15 points, Kawhi Leonard 30 points, the MVP, Joel Embiid 22 points, Big Game Day. Devin Booker 6 points, Jimmy buckets, no buckets, 4 points.
Shit.
Donovan Mitchell 7 points, CPP3, bro. I'm so proud of that guy. He got the oop, bro. Jason Tatum 6 points.
Man,
The Joker 5 points.
Fuck.
And Sabonis 2
Bro,
points.
I got some duds. I think I'm gonna lose this.
Oh,
I think I'm gonna lose this.
all right. So Giannis Antetokounmpo, I had him 25 points. James Harden 11 points. Disappointment. Ice Trader Gang.
Hey, ooh,
Ice
it's cold in
Trader
here.
Gang 10
It's cold
points.
in here.
Luka unfortunately coming off injury 8 points. Killer Kimba 23 points. Russell Westbrook couldn't do shit. 6 points. Chris Middleton 5 points. Ben Simmons. How special was Ben Simmons, bro?
He
How
glides.
special is
He
Ben
glides.
Simmons? Bam Adebayo.
Bro, half
Brandon
you guys ain't gonna be
Ingram,
all stars like again, eh?
Carl Lowry, Mike Lowry,
Mike Lowry.
and 21 points by Rudy Gobert. Okay, so
Wait, did you tally them?
yep. All right, so I already know who did this. So I walked away with 149 points, meaning that your team Devon got 163
Yes! You got both the chilies!
Oh.
Unlucky, I hate chilies. Yes!
Oh my God.
You got to take both, baby. Take that loss. Take that L. He needs some milk. And for you guys watching on YouTube,
Oh God. Okay. Should I do the?
I
big
got
one
the
first?
milk ready for him.
What if I throw up?
Then that's on you, man.
Oh shit. Okay. Should I try and do the Shaq no face challenge?
Good luck.
I'm
bro.
gonna take one bite of this and then one bite of this. But I'll do one first and then wait. Okay. All right. So
Just
on the podcast, I'm doing the big chili first. Here we go.
good luck.
Pray for me.
Good luck. Oh, he did a big ass pie cheek. Oh.
Oh, the seeds.
Oh no. Oh, he's gone. He's gone now. It's gonna start to kick in. Flow around the mouth. Oh fuck. Oh no. What's that sound? Oh shit. This guy's just taking it.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh fuck. Okay.
You alright, pal? How'd you do
I don't
that?
know. I don't know. Holy shit.
Just add it in quick. Add it in.
Oh, I'm done. I'm too. Oh fuck. Oh.
Oh, we got to throw up. Here comes that Super Saiyan 2. Here comes that Super Saiyan 2. He's going to go offset, is he? Oh, he's offset. He's offset. Yay! Oh! My G. Oh, my guy's losing it right now. My guy is losing it right now. Well done, mate. That's an incredible effort. That's an incredible effort. Great.
What makes it worse?
No, don't do yawn. That's gonna spin it around. Bro, take some of this milk, man, or something. I don't know.
Why not?
Well. What a way to finish.
Oh fuck! Good thing we didn't do this at the start. Oh my god. I can't feel my mouth.
Yeah, no, you're gone now. Well, should we just wrap it up there, eh?
I think I'm drunk, bro.
They made you get more drunk?
Well, oh my god, how much saliva! Holy shit!
That's great, man. 2? I can't even believe you did that.
Oh my god. Well, I think the thing that I want to finish with is oh my god.
Yeah.
So I can't even think, bro. I can't read English.
I don't know how you. Can you read Mandarin now?
Guaylo. No. Okay, I just want to say next week. Like, comment, and subscribe, please.
Yeah.
For that.
D
Wade's
guys.
documentary is coming out. Oh my god.
Okay, maybe
D Wade's documentary is coming out next week. I want to watch that. Next week we have a very special guest joining the show. Stay tuned for that.
Okay.
Let's just give our predictions, bro. For Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. What
Okay.
round? What are you thinking?
Oh, I just want I want Deontay.
What are you thinking?
I want Deontay.
We're gonna have another bet.
I think it's gonna be the distance.
Woo!
It's
By
gonna go-
points,
I think it's
Wilder.
gonna- I think points Wilder.
I think he's gonna get. I think Wilder is gonna
You're
knock him out
struggling.
cold.
Oh!
I think he's gonna put him to sleep and baptize him in the 9th round.
Oh, okay. I think it's got a distance.
So if it's by knockout, regardless, I win. If it's by episode's over. Episode's over.
No. I got one. I like to leave us on a quote, so I'm going to leave us on a quote.
Oh yes, please. I need this
You know,
inspiration.
it's Black History Month, so I got Martin Luther King up in here.
We're almost black.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The time is always right to do what is right.
And that's good.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Give a shit, I'ma go Super Saiyan. On the shit. On the shit. On the shit. I'ma go Super Saiyan. On the shit. On the shit. On the shit. I'ma go Super Saiyan.